Volley, this is actually really big. The destructive volley will get its full potential onto the Rakoacopter, and the +1 humbling vision kills off the 5/1 Phantasm. And just like that, LIEKA's back in the game.
Guess he's gonna be able to drop a big champion this turn. So it's gonna still make it a bit awkward for LIEKA. I mean, he can deal with it with Humble. Oh, actually, he already played the Humble. Yeah, he's also preventing him from collecting from the enemy well. So his Colossus will take a bit more time to get discounted.
Yeah, this has actually been really well played by Amoeba. The early game, he started off to the right, and then switched sides to the left as soon as LIEKA started to develop that way. All of the creatures in Rakoans really want to fight, much in the same way that green or green-red, they want to control the same side of the board as your opponent and just have your creatures fight into them. So it's been really nicely done by Amoeba to flip onto this side of the board. And like you said, he's denied LIEKA from not only pushing up aggressively, but also getting collection that would discount the Colossus that potentially could put a lot of pressure onto the board here.
I wonder if there's any way LIEKA wins the board now, because for blue it generates really hard to deal with Swarm.
Another 6/6 is pretty efficient here.
He has the full clear with Cannoneer and Hook.
Yeah, definitely. You can move the shield mates up a space. You have to create a land for it, but move the shield mates up a space and attack into the Archon. The Rakoan Cannoneer will allow you to deal the extra 3 damage to kill off the 6/6. And then, as you said, the grappling hook onto the Chieftain will kill off the 6/3, keep everything alive. The War Leader in the bottom right corner, surviving this entire game, has done a lot of work for Amoeba's utility. Oh.
Yeah, he wants to do it differently, I guess, then. Yeah, this is another way he could have done it, and he keeps one hook, I guess.
This is a really good play because you get that big creature across into a really aggressive position that's actually able to contest. Instead of having what was a 5/7 sitting off in the corner just collecting, you now have a 1/2 over there, which is much more efficient. You have all of this power into what is the positioning on the board that's being fought over.
Yeah, he also
And that
blocked the...
looks like it's
Yeah.
going to be a forfeit or a surrender here coming out from LIEKA. There's not really any way that he can get back on the board quick enough before Amoeba is able to push up with the power that he has here. You can maybe wait one more turn and see if Battletoads pans out, but it's still really rough.
So I don't want to interrupt here, gentlemen, but I've just gotten word that Exploring is forfeiting the grand finals. It is 6 a.m. in Australia, and he's unable to stay awake.
Oh.
So with
Oh.
yes, so with Amoeba winning this series, this is actually the last match of the day. Amoeba takes 3rd place, LIEKA takes 4th place, and Tsunakichi, by forfeit, will take 1st place and the grand prize. Exploring will take 2nd place. Unfortunately, this does mean we will not have a grand finals to show everybody, which, you know, we of course regret, but I think we've had a lot of great games today otherwise. Would you guys agree?
Yeah, they were pretty decent, I think.
Yeah, the only disappointing thing there is we only saw one game at Tsunakichi after all. we only got the game 4 that he won in his semifinal, and that was it.
It's a good thing that we jumped in and spectated him, or else we never would have seen him, which would have been a shame because he doesn't play in every tournament nowadays. So that we got that opportunity. But yeah, that's the situation. There's not much we can do about it. It's tough for Australia. The time zone is hard. You know, if it's catered to EU time, it's hard for them. If it's catered to NA time, it's hard for them. It's the opposite side of the world. It's also really hard for Japan, of course. We can't forget where Tsunakichi is from. But he's a trooper and usually pushes through somehow. But exploring, unfortunately, couldn't do it. He said he was pretty much falling asleep at the wheel, so it wouldn't have been a great show, I suppose. Anyway, here is a look at the brackets. We can see the actual full expanded brackets here. We can see the path each player took for Tsunakichi. He defeated Giori, Superb Blizzard, LIEKA, and then of course Exploring forfeited. But he did not have an easy run by any means. But for Tsunakichi, maybe everybody is easy. Exploring defeated Ambermose, Martis, Amoeba, and then unfortunately he had to go. Meanwhile, Amoeba up here defeated the Truquoise, Neron, lost to Exploring, and then defeated LIEKA. LIEKA beating Onig. I know that guy. Onig 90, also known as ES of Dawn, I hear.
And then LIEKA beat ES of Dawn.
And then he beat both
Yeah.
ES of Dawns. How is that possible? And then Dickleton and losing to Tsunakichi and Amoeba. But a very good showing from LIEKA. I think that's the best I've seen him perform, and he will be getting part of the prize. Scorch, thank you very much for casting all day today, and I understand you have to go after this anyway, so maybe it's good timing in that regard.
Yeah, it works out for me. I was going to have to head off now just before the grand finals anyway, but now that we're stopping, I'm able to kind of sit in for the last words. It was great. It was another great day of Feria action here in the Cup.
Yeah, and we always appreciate you. I always appreciate you coming in. Always. And Onig 90 joining us for the first time. Thank you very much.
Unfortunately, I couldn't stay as long as I wanted to, but yeah, it was still fun for me.
Yeah.
To
be around. And if you should let everyone know your stream. You stream very regularly. Spell that out for them.
Oh, it's just my name. It's Onig90, I guess. Yeah, that's my name on Twitch. And I guess I might wait until the expansion hits. I don't know how many more. Yeah, I might be playing a little bit less, but yeah, I should be streaming more or less every day otherwise.
And you can find Scorch on Metagaming TV, of course, during tournaments and special events. Chronicles of Gagana, Wednesday, 4 days away, April 17th. Mark your calendar, mark your hand, put a post-it note on your forehead. You've seen the cards we revealed today. There are still more left. We're hanging on to a few to show you. Maybe we'll leak a couple in the next couple days. I hear there's some people making some videos about some of the cards. And then, of course, on release day, you'll learn the rest of them. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. We really appreciate it. It's been great. I've been reading Twitch chat. It's been really funny, especially during some of the crazy plays. Everyone got the eggs they wanted and the prizes they wanted. Don't forget, eggs are still hatching throughout the weekend. So that's going on until Sunday. You can check your incubators in-game. That is going to be it for the Aurora Seasonal Cup. Thank you to all the players. Thank you to all the viewers. We are going to let you enjoy the rest of your afternoon or evening and weekend. And come back Wednesday, at the very least, and search for Feria on Steam and look for Chronicles of Gagana. You can find our latest news on Feria.com. A blog post every Friday. Please join our community at discord.gg/Feria. That is the main central hub of Feria discussion. However, we also have a subreddit, Steam forums, Twitter, Facebook. But if you really want to go to where most people are talking about Feria, go to Discord. Everyone's very friendly there. Everyone will help you out if you have any questions regarding anything Feria related. All right. That's it. Thanks, everybody. Take care.
See y'all.
See ya.